26 Belgian Grand Prix in fun was meat, absolutely meat. We had a few funny moments like Piastri, Q3 actions, and crashes like Georgie. So let's have a review of that Grand Prix. But before you watch the video, please like that video because that will help me with algorithm. Also, that will be sign I made good job, especially with my autism. And if you want to see more videos like that, subscribe me or I don't know, just subscribe me, okay? Now we finally I could review that Grand Prix. So let's start with practices in Friday. In FP1, Piastri said he fucked that race and went off the track, but his plan didn't go good for him because he clearly got the track and he didn't crash. So unlucky Piastri, we see Red Bull in next year. And at the end of the session, Supermax took P1, Van Hamilton with Leclerc at P3. At that moment, I was really hyped, but to FP2. In FP2, Alpine shows Peugeot their response for the Peugeot car from WEC in 2024, if I got the memory. It shows how to make sport cars without rear rings. Seriously, beautiful car, beautiful idea, Alpine. But to FP2 and qualifications. Saturday started with third practice and same as in the second practice to quali. In Q1, the the unbelievable awesome drivers like Stroll, Checo, Bottas, Ocon, Estenba was knocked out, and Estenba also cried already out after being knocked out 2 times straight. And at the end of the season, Kimi was the fastest when Lando Norris and Max Verstappen. It's a performance showed in race. I know it. I recorded that in Saturday morning. Q3. Wow, I've don't. I didn't watch that. I mean, I didn't watch that live in Q1 or the third. I don't remember good. The Q2 and in Q2, same as in the Silverstone. Next, seriously, the first qualification sessions was extremely boring, especially when we compare that to Silverstone qualifications when Colapinto wants to fly. But wow, Lando Norris on P1, but in case of his penalty, the 10th positions on the starting grid penalty, he flew at P13. No, he took P13. I mean, wow, I messed up that. Kimi on pole position, and but he did that pole position very easy because Max got tow from Haja, and I think Red Bull have now good cooperation. I mean, drivers have good cooperation with themselves. And that was the sixth pole position for Kim Antonelli from China in the season at all. And also Piastri wants to destroy cups. So we have the 10 minutes red flag, or just pit lane was closed. But anyway, that was boring qualifications. Nothing happened like crashes like in Austria. Max survived, that is very important. First race, Max happened with Antonelli, and before Grand Prix, I was very hyped. Seriously, important race. I mean, they are very close. Actually, first, unfortunately, it's a very speed corners when everything could happen, and the safe turn is also very tight and very many persons was hyped because first in first 3, 4, 5 turns in spy is very, and you go to that turn with very speed, so you must break very not early but very late, and dive bomb there are required. But to race, at the start, Max overtook Antonelli before a rush, but Kimi retook his lead, and British Hamilton decided to for Russell's end of the race, and he made all McQuarries. I know Russell Jerry turned into him, but still, I think that will be revenge for Mercedes actions, I think. Anyway, and in that moment, Russell hopes for his World Tourist titles is ended for me. Seriously, his gap to Antonelli is around 50 points, 40 points. He's behind Hamilton is more close to Leclerc than Hamilton in reality. So and so whatever. And naturally, safety car will appear on it will appear on the track, and at number 3 safety car ended because that safety car was for three laps when Max took Leclerc for P2 because his because he dropped 2 positions in one corner because he lost all his energy. Yeah, I love the new regulations of F1, and uh, nearly and after that Leclerc nearly killed Piastri before had gone before and straight after Avion, I mean. And Hamilton got a 5 times single penalty for not driving, for not letting Russell through him because I don't know, and he served that penalty. And at lap 21 after Kimi's box, VSC appeared, and at lap 21, what I said, what I don't say, like Norris got his late, but like the also box and overtook him because Norris must do also box. And fun fact, Norris was started from P13 after his penalty. Also, Haja got penalty and he gained 50 positions, and also Stroll got 10th grid positions penalty, but he still be at P20. Yeah, awesome results. Seriously, like I said before, Norris took a P lead at lap 29, but then Leclerc at lap 23 took his positions. I mean, Leclerc took Norris, and Ferrari uh, on top. I mean, Hamilton also was then on the podium, if I could remember. Oh, and Checo ended his race also. Yeah, I must forgot about that because no one probably is, I know, caring about Cadillac at that stage of season. Only Mexicans drivers, Mexicans fans and Americans. And at lap 26, Kimi up to P2 was up to after Max undercut at lap number 29. Max overtook Lando Norris because he naturally dropped from lead to P3 because his tires are a little bit old. Now I will skip some racing action because um, most action happened in first two positions, and only two drivers will fight for anything because Max has bigger advantage to British drivers. I mean, Lewis Hamilton and Lando Norris. And at lap number 34, Kimi overtook Leclerc at the Le Cop and the Camp, and race and literally Kimi won, Van Leclerc P2, and Max Verstappen gained his third podium at P3. Ironic. Java with number 3 with 3D to podium in that season and at P3. Then Lewis Hamilton, then Lando Norris, then Isaac Haja, who's gained around 50 positions, and then at P8, Gabi. And that's more important things about the Grand Prix. Kimi started in the World Drivers' Championship with big opportunity to rest. I think he will win that title, and he will become the youngest World Drivers Championship. I mean, he will be the youngest world champion ever. And if naturally Hamilton lets him, Hamilton. Hamilton at P2. Another time he took P2 in the classifications. George Russell doesn't deserve at that stage of the season any title in any podium seat. And if he will go like he now go over Leclerc, even though took him in the classifications, and Max is behind McLaren's. But McLaren's 1 point to Oscar Piastri, 3 points, 3 points to Lando Norris, and Leclerc at P3 overtook both of McLaren's in just 2 races. I mean, Silverstone and Austria. Congratulations. Quick mentions with this versus racing series. So rally, Toyota wins, my third manufacturer, and also my third manufacturer wins in GT3 races in at Polycar. I'm Benfu. Benfu number 26. Also, we have NASCAR races, but I don't really watch. I don't watch American series because I don't fan of racing girl. I don't know why, but I just really like them now. And next will be in the next week. Next week? No, in 2 weeks, and it will be the rally of Finland. So I will watch that naturally. Next race is Hungarian. Hungarian is very tight. I mean, very tight. I mean, very not wide on the track circuit. One of my favorite circuits because it's a little bit my home race. And I have some of my ancestors was Hungarian, and I also friendship. And it will be last race for Hamburg, so we'll know more news, more things about what happened, what will happen to drivers in 2027, in even 2026. Especially we will see what happened in Haas because everyone knows what is happening to Okan. Sometimes something in Alpine also because. I mean, Cockpit also it doesn't go well. And that's all. Oh, I forgot to tell you about in next week when Formula 1 will race also the Polish Speedway League will race. I remind about Speedway because I'm started getting into it around 2 months ago, and that's really fun. So I will record some news about Polish league because literally that's the best league in all world. So that's all what I want to say today. Have a good day, have a good weekend, and see you on the track.